Hi, this is Miss M. Today's lesson, we have the revision of Chapter 7 and Chapter 8. So let's start. The first question. Here you have a figure. What shape is this figure? So the question asks you find the unknown x. Consider the area of this figure. It's a parallelogram with the base 12, then height 7. So area is base times height. And if x is the height, then which one is its base? Obviously, it is this line is the base with the height x. So you may just find area in another way. The base times height, which is equal to 84. So you can find x. Okay, let's try another one. Here the figure shows you a prism with the base is a trapezium. Find the total surface area. So how many surfaces are there? There are 6. First, the two bases, the front and the back, which is a trapezium. So by area of the trapezium, sum of the upper and lower bases times the height over 2. There are 2 bases, so times 2. Then the lateral faces, that means its body. There are 4 lateral faces. So you simply find area by summing up the perimeter. Here 4 sides. So sum up these 4 sides times the width is the area of lateral faces, and hence total surface area of the prism, the sum of all these faces. Okay, the next one, question 3. Find the total, if the total surface area of this is 216, find the height, how high it is. Similar to last question, find area of the upper and the lower bases, which is a right-angled triangle. Base times height over 2. There are 2 bases, up, down. And lateral faces, there are 3 lateral. Here you have 3 lateral faces, while each is a rectangle. And let the height be y here. So total area of these lateral faces, the sum of 6, 8, 10 times the height y here. And the sum of these 2 is 216. That told in the question. Total surface area, 216, okay? So therefore, you can set up an equation and solve for the unknown y. Hence, you find the answer, the height. Okay, the next one. Find the volume of each of these prisms. Do you remember how to find volume of a prism? It's the base area times the width or the height. This one is the base. Find the base area, L shape here. And the figure in B, the base is a pentagon. So find area of this and times 20. So for the figure in A, times 11. Therefore, find area of the base times its width. And hence, this is the volume of a prism. Okay, so let's try find one by one. A, what area is this L shape? Is that you can consider a big rectangle. Cut away a small rectangle here. Cut away this rectangle. So it's the base area. And hence you find the volume times 11. Then the question B. You don't have any direct formula to find area of a pentagon. So find area of triangle on top and find the area of the rectangle below. Is the rectangle. And that is the triangle on top. This is the triangle on top. Okay, so you find the base area and volume times 20. So let's have the answer. Okay, so you got it? Then the next one. Here you have the volume, 616. First, find the value of y. As we did in our last question, volume is the base area times the width, the thickness. What shape is the base? It's a trapezium. So, it's a parallelogram. So parallelogram, it is the base times the height. So the base is 11. And the height is y. So base times height times 14 is the volume. Hence, by solving the equation, you can find the unknown y. And the part B, find total surface area. Find area of all faces. So let's go to part A first. As total volume is 616, and volume is base area times the base area times the thickness. And you find the unknown y. Be total surface area, 2 bases, the front and the back, 4 lateral sides. This is the first, second, third, and fourth. So area of each one times 14, okay? So this times 14 and that times 14. So finally it is this 4 sides sum up times 14. Then therefore you find the total surface area. Okay, then the next, the question 6. Here we go to the chapter 8, coordinates. There are 2 points A, B, and part A. Determine whether AB is a horizontal line or a vertical line. Horizontal line means a line goes left, right. Vertical line means a line goes up, down. So what kind of line is AB? Horizontal, vertical. Then part B, the length of AB. How long AB? Let's try finish question A, B first. Then we go to C later. So A, B are the 2 points. The question A, what line is AB? Horizontal or vertical? You will note that their y coordinates are the same. That means at the same height. So AB is a horizontal line. Only left, right different. So it's a line goes left, right. So it is a horizontal line. Part B, how long is AB? The difference of their x coordinates. The larger value minus the smaller value. So this is the length AB. And if I show you the points AB on the coordinate planes, then you can see it's a horizontal line of the same level, y coordinates, -3. And the length AB, 7 units long. Okay, what is the question C? C is another point line on the lines passing through AB. So C may be a point here or any points just on this line or the line produced it. That means draw the line longer. So C can be any points here at this level, -3. And such that AB, this line, is equal to BC. From the question, we can see that AB is equal to BC. So C is a point draw to the point B. So C should be somewhere here. But where is this C? How far away from B to C? It should be equal to this. Equal. So what coordinates are C? Then let's go to the part C. Because C is a point line on this AB, so the y coordinate is -3. While the x coordinate, we don't know. So let it be C, a small letter C. C is on the right-hand side, so C is larger, while 2 is smaller. So C minus 2 is equal to AB, which is 7. So I can find the unknown C. So the coordinates of C are 9, -3. Okay, let's have a look. All right, then let's go to another question. Question 7. We have 2 points AB again, and this AB, the line is 10 units long. Find 2 possible values of B. This question is similar to the last question. And we have the line AB, but we don't know if this 8 or this B, which is larger, which is smaller, because it is not told which one on left, which one on right, and there's no any figures. So there are 2 possible values of B. So the first possible, it is B can be on left or on right. So the first, if B is on left, so this is small. 8 is large. So the large minus the small. So you have B is -2. The other possible is B is on right. So if it is on right, then B is large. 8 is small. So B is large. 8 is small. Large minus small is equal to the length 10. So you can find B is 18. Therefore, the two possible values of B are -2 and 18. Okay, so you must consider two possible cases, on left or on right. Okay, let's try the question 8. In this figure, you can see a triangle PQR. And the question asks you find how long QR. Of course, you can count the squares and find this is 4 units long, or -2 by -2. So you find the length. And B, find the height of this triangle with respect to the base QR. If QR is the base, which line is the height? Not PQ. PQ is not perpendicular to QR, not 90 degrees. So PQ is not the height. If not, then which one is the height? And part C, calculate the area of this triangle. Okay, let's do it one by one. Part A, how long the line QR? Then part B, if QR is the base, then the height is PH. It must be perpendicular, okay? So H, the coordinates, we can fix it by reading the figure, this graph, -3, -1. Then the height is PH. So you use the coordinates. H is this one, P is that one. So the height is 4 minus -1, which is 5 units long. And area is base QR times the height PH over 2. So you have the answer. So girls, in this exercise, in this example, we note down, if necessary, we must draw lines, construct it our own self, okay? Then this question 9, find the area of this trapezium. You will note that DC, AB are the two bases, upper and lower bases. If you want to find area, you must find the height. Therefore, you should construct a line which is perpendicular to the two bases. Now it is DH is the height. Okay, while the coordinates of H in the same column, -2, at the same level of D. So we find the area. Before we find area, find the upper base, the large minus the small. Find the lower base, the large minus the small. Find the height. Don't forget H is this one. So it's the small, 2 is the large, so the large minus the small. So finally, area of this figure, sum of the upper and lower base times the height over 2. Then answer. Okay. Let's go to the last example. Find area of this triangle. In this example, we find it's quite difficult to split this figure into parts because there are no any perpendicular lines. So we must to fill this figure up to form a big rectangle. And then cut away the 3 triangles. The remaining is the area of this purple triangle, ABC. So let's label the points D, E, F. Draw the lines. And find the lengths BE, BF. And find area of the rectangle. The next, find area of these 3 triangles. BE we have done already, so we find EA. Then find area of this triangle on the upper left-hand corner. And the next, find CF. CF. While BF already got it. So find area of this triangle on the right-hand lower corner. And the last, find the triangle on the left-hand lower corner. So AD and DC. Finally, area of this purple triangle ABC is the area of rectangle minus the area of these 3 triangles. So this is the answer. Okay, so today's lesson ends here. See you next time. Bye-bye.